What I always say about writing is, one of the best things about it is there's no direct path. If you work hard at your craft, you are a writer, can be a writer, can get published. But the worst thing is the same thing. There's no direct path. So it's a very solitary activity. So it's hard to know what to do and what direction to take and how to improve. That's why the Writer Center is great. My name is Tracy Line. I published my first book in 2015. A lot of what I've accomplished in getting published and growing as a writer and becoming a better writer, it may not have happened without the Writer Center. I feel like the Writer Center made it easier.
Jim Powell founded the Indiana Writer Center in 1979. It was basically a meeting at the Alley Cat. A few people that wanted to get better at writing, and over time it grew into this professional nonprofit organization.
I'm Barbara Shupe. I am currently the writer-in-residence at the Indiana Writer Center, but I go way back with the Writer Center because I became a writer too by way of the Indiana Writer Center, taking classes. So I don't know how or if I would have become a writer without the Indiana Writer Center. So I have a personal investment in it. In 2008, we were gonna close. We were just about ready to, just throw up our hands and say we just can't do it. And I found myself saying at a lunch, well, I guess I could do that for a while, at which point I thought, really, did I just say that? And I volunteered to be the executive director for the time being. I did it because I didn't want to think about Indiana without the Indiana Writer Center. I thought I would do it, maybe for a few years, and then 10 years later, I was still doing it, but I decided that I really wanted to have more time writing. And so Rachel took over at that time.
My name is Rachel Sahadachni, and I'm the executive director of Indiana Writer Center, but I've been involved in various ways with the Writer Center since 2006. We are the only sort of comprehensive literary organization in Indiana. What we're really great at is the workshop aspect.
It's not the kind of instruction that you get in school. I wanted that to be available, and I wanted it to be good instruction. I wanted people to be able to get feedback.
People don't always get to experience the freedom of creativity as things are more focused on tests or grammar or skills, and I wanted to make sure that other people can learn how to write freely without all the constraints, be able to experiment and have someone not judge it.
The other thing that I think is so important, and we would be sad not to have it, is the sense of community. How cool it would be if we could not only provide learning experiences for people who wanted to be writers, but also experiences for people who have stories to tell. The first thing that we did with that was to start a summer learning program, which we've been doing ever since 2010. The person who helped with that and has continued to be really the stalwart, I could not do it without Lynn Jones, who is our educational outreach director. We get a variety of kids who are considered to be at risk.
We actually publish their work at the end of the summer too, into an anthology that each kid gets their book with their piece in it.
And it's a beautiful anthology. I mean, it looks like a book. It does not look like a put together by anybody kind of thing. It's designed, it's got a gorgeous cover every year. I was describing on the first day the book that would happen, and I said, some of you may remember that we do a book, and one kid went, page 77, which meant he remembered after a whole year what page his story was on from the year before. And I thought, that means something to them. Our other community program is called Memoir Project.
Marilyn Jones actually was the person that kind of founded that Memoir Project.
We have done workshops with homeless women at Wheeler Mission, victims of domestic abuse at the Julian Center, women veterans in partnership with the Vonnegut Museum. These programs, which we're always searching for people to fund because we really believe in them.
This is wonderful.
I love the Indiana Authors Award program and am very grateful to the Glicks for founding it in the first place. To be the first winner of this award means so much to me, not only because I like the program so much, but also because We've had a hard time. The Indiana Writers Center has had a hard time. We so appreciate anything that brings attention to the work that we do.
The Literary Champion Award helps not only recognize our members and students and teachers' dedication, but I'm really excited because I think it gives us the opportunity to meet even more people across Indiana and keep the literary traditions of Indiana growing, spread the fact that you can be a writer and be in Indiana. And so I think that this award will help us get that word out even more.